So in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the Google Ads, and basically this is going to be a beginner guide because I'm not going into the more technical stuff, but definitely if I have the opportunity to discuss it again, to talk with you again, then we can go practically to how to set up the Google Ads and everything. But in this presentation, we are going to see the top level things and how Google Ads are going to work for the businesses. But before that, let me introduce to myself. So here we go. All right, so my name is Mohsin Ali and I'm from Lahore, Pakistan. And I'm a full stack digital marketer with over 10 years of experience. I'm also the co-founder and the CMO of the Technology Castle. So Technology Castle is a marketing agency, and also I'm a top rated plus freelancer on Upwork, where I earn over 1 million plus dollar. And I manage, in my last 10 years of career, I manage over $80 million in the paid ads and generated around about 1.3 billion in revenue for different brands. So my specialization in SEO, meta ads, Google ad, conversion rate optimization, and the growth strategies for any businesses. So here I just put my screenshot of my Upwork, and here is my picture. So let's go and start with the Google ad. All right. So we will start with the introduction of the Google Ads and the importance of the Google ad, where do Google Ads appear, and how Google Ads work actually in the behind, right? So, so basically, this is just a simple definition of the Google Ads. Like Google Ads is an online platform that help businesses to advertise on Google. So basically, all the ads that we run through the Google, specifically the search ad, we will discuss it about later on. Also, like which platform we can run those ads, but we run those ads. There is a program like by using the Google Ads. We also call it Google AdWords as well. So by using that tool, we can manage the ads, set up everything in the background. So how the Google Ads work? So basically, Google Ads work on PPC model. What does it mean? Like you just have to pay against the click. Whenever your business gets the click, Google is just going to charge you against that click. All right. It's not like Facebook ads or TikTok ads. Like Facebook ads and TikTok ads is based on the impressions. Like their job is to just show your ads to the target audience. But Google is not working like that. Google is very efficient and its work based on the pay per click. It's only per, basically Google is going to charge you against per click. It could be like $1 up to $5 depending on the competition. So for example, a pizza shop running ads for the best pizza near me. So this is just an example. You have seen, like if you search a pizza shop, ads, you will see, you can put the keyword like best pizza near me, and then Google is showing to, show the different ads and also the local listing. So why use the Google Ads? So because why businesses are using the Google Ads? Because you can get the instant visibility on Google. You can target the right audience and at the right time. Why at the right time and at the right audience? Because in Google is based on the keyword, the keyword and the phrases that we are going to search, and against that phrases, it's going to show the ads to the user. And you only pay when someone click on your ad. So this is the best thing about the Google ads. Like let's suppose if Google is showing your ads to maybe 1,000 people, then but it's only going to charge you when out of those 1,000 people, someone actually click on your ad and visit your website. All right. And also folks, just let me know if you have during my presentation, if you have any questions so I can explain further. All right. All right, so for example, here we are taking an example, Nike versus a local shoe store. So Google is really helpful for the small businesses who have less budget. Maybe the small businesses can start the Google ads, from $500 to up to like $1,000 is kind of an optimal budget, and they can just start doing the ads by using this budget. So this is very optimal option for the businesses who are not the growing businesses or big companies or MNCs. All right, so and now we are discussing about the importance of the Google Ads. So Google Ads is a targeted advertising. Like you can target demographics wise, you can target based on their age, gender, location, and even you can also decide like which kind of device you need to select in the audience section. Like before starting the ads, we set all of those stuff like age, gender. You can select the location, and it's very narrow location. Even, let's suppose if you wanted to target someone in Manhattan, like just 5 mile radius, you can do that. You can even target different street by putting the pin on the map. And it's interest and behavior based targeting. It's allow you to targeting the based on the user interest and search behavior and also the past interaction with the advertiser website. So what does it mean? So in the Google, you can also target people based on the interest. Let's suppose if you are selling some pet product, just for a example, then you can target the people who are have interest in cats, dogs, or all the pets related foods. So you can set the audience based on these interest. And also you can set the audience based on your existing user experience. Let's suppose if someone visited our website in last 30 days, if whoever is visited our website, we can retarget them. We can also make an audience based on our existing user that would be coming on our website, and we can target them. So these are the things through the Google ads, we can target different audience based on interest and also the based on behavior. So it's a cost-effective model. It's very cost-effective. Why? Because it's working on, as I told you, pay-per-click model where advertiser are only going to pay when someone click on their ad. Also, it has the wide reach because Google, extensive network include like Google search, YouTube ads, also the Gmail ad and other Google platform. And then Google Display Network extend the reach beyond the search to the website and apps that partner with the Google. So basically Google Ads is not just going to show you the ads on the search platform when you search something on Google, but also the YouTube ads is also run through the Google ads. And YouTube is kind of combining with the Google ads. It's YouTube is one of Google platform. Same like the Gmail, because you have noticed sometime in your Gmail, you have seen some ads, sponsor ads, on top of your messages list. And then Google Display Network, what does it mean? Let's suppose you have noticed if you go to any other website, and if it would be a partner of the Google website through the AdSense, then you will see that display banner over there. All the display banner by the ad, maybe on top of the website or somewhere around on that specific landing page. Also, the Google Ads audience, has the higher intent. Why? Because the person who is searching on Google something, let's suppose if I'm searching like roofing company in New York, so that's mean that person is already made up their mind and he has the higher intent to find the company who provide the roofing services in New York. So that's why its a search intent is really higher as compared to the other platform like Facebook ad or TikTok or Snapchat ads. So their search intent, due to their search intent, there are more chances like this person is really a good potential customer for you, which you can grab through the Google ads. And then there is local to global reach. You can run the campaigns based on the local area. And also you can run the campaign globally as well. Like you can target multiple countries. There is no restriction. And also you can select the language as well and the location option as well, just to customize the, let's suppose if you wanted to target the people, the Spanish people that living in Canada, then you can just select the language as a Spanish, and probably those are the people who will be speaking a Spanish in living in Canada. So this is really good option for us to target the local user and also the global campaigns. Okay, also due to the Google ads, your organic ranking on Google search engine is going to increase. And also you can run the Google ads to see the behavior inside. Like once you start running the Google ad and people are start visiting your website, you know, you can also check their behavior. Like either they are, buying or not, or why they are just bouncing back from your website and from your, maybe from your landing page or whatever you are using as a website on your ads. And also you can get the competitive advantage, because if your competitor is not running the campaign on Google and people are searching for your services and your website is not there, so that's a great opportunity. Like you must have the Google ads if your competitor is even not doing the Google ads, right? And then there is a market presence. Like if you will show yourself continuously on Google search, on YouTube, on Gmail, on display ads. So it will improve the market presence. Like people are start thinking like, okay, this is a good brand and it has the, authority, and they will create the brand awareness and all of those stuff. So this is all about like SEO. Maybe you guys are have the knowledge about the SEO. SEO is stand for search engine optimization. Let's suppose if you search something and your company is on top organically, so that's due to the SEO services or SEO practice. There is something else, like I'm not going to define the SEO here, but Google ads are complement your SEO campaign as well. All right. So where do the Google ads appear? So this is very important thing to understand, because most of the time our clients and people think Google ads are only going to show on the Google search when someone put the keyword and you will see the website, but that's not the case. Google is also have the display network. Like if you go to any other website on internet, it could be any website, like it could be, you know, CBC website or CNN news website or Forbes or maybe any other website. If it's that website is, if it's partner of the Google Display Network, then you will see the ads over there. And I will also share some example as well in the next slide. And then also Google Shopping. Google Shopping ads, like it's going to show to the e-commerce brand. Sometime you visit Google and you search like Nike shoes or black shoes for party, and you would see screenshots of different product with the pricing on Google. This is called the Google Shopping ad. And then also the Google Maps ad, YouTube ad, Gmail ad, partner website app, and also the mobile apps as well. So these are the different platform where you can run the Google ads. Now let's look at the example one by one. So this is Google search ad that over here I just put the screenshot, and in that you can see if someone is searching for fitness coach, has a search query or has a keyword, then over here you see this is the Google ads, and this call Google search ad. This is Google search, ad example. um, okay, so this is the next, this is Google Display Network example. Let's suppose you have seen on YouTube, on the besides of your main video, you have seen these kind of ads, a banner. So this is called the display ad. And also on the left side, you can see the Gmail screenshot in which you can see the domain company. Probably it would be, I think, yeah, it's a GoDaddy ad. So this is called the display ads. Now, this is this is Google Shopping ad. Like if you search like winter coats, and then here you can see something similar to this one where Google is showing the product picture, product title, reviews, and also the pricing. So this is called the Google Shopping campaign. And this campaign, this type of campaign is very, very effective for all the e-commerce stores. If you have the e-commerce store, then this is the best ad that you can run on Google. Google Maps. This is very, very important. So the Google Maps ad, so let's suppose if in your local area you're searching for some jewelry brand, or maybe you're hungry and you're, looking for pizza or burger shop near you, and then you will go ahead, pick up your mobile and you put any keyword. But if you are not organically on top, because there is a process in order to organically, get to the top point, it's depending on the competition. But with the help of, let's suppose, what if I started the company today, you know, and, because SEO is going to take some time to rank my listing on map, so I could not wait. I need customer, I need money to run my business, right? So in that scenario, what we can do, we can run the Google Maps ad, and Google is showing to this K jewelers on the top because it's paying to the Google to show them on the top position. Even it's not organically, it's not somewhere like it's not on first position, but through the Google ad, you can put yourself on top of the Google Map listing. So this kind of ads are very, very effective if you have your local business, you know. So okay, so this is the next type, which is YouTube ads. If you are listening your favorite song on YouTube, then you have noticed like, Google is YouTube. On YouTube, you will see these kind of ads. This is a skippable ads and there are different ads as well. So this is also very, very effective, especially for which businesses? It could be for any businesses, but especially for the services-based businesses and people who are into the coaching businesses, like maybe you are consultant or you are coaching businesses in some niche. So these ads are really effective because on YouTube, Google in YouTube, you have the option to show your ads to specific channels. This is very strong. This is very strong targeting because let's suppose if you are selling food recipes, you have a nice PDF or maybe you have a cookbook and you wanted to sell, then what you can do, you can show your ads to all the food related channel. You can also put the keyword and ask YouTube to show my ads to only on those videos who are related to the food. And also, by the way, you can also select the exact channel as well. And also you can select the different videos as well. You can select like on this YouTube videos, I want my ads to be appear. You have that option on YouTube, and which is you can see which is very effective way of advertising. All right, so this is Gmail ads because a lot of people every day open their Gmail account. And if you see something like this on top, this is the Google Gmail ads. So this is also one of the uh, Google ads. And basically the Gmail ads are very effective if your target audience are professionals or business owner, right? Because they're probably going to check their Gmail and they would be very active over the Gmail, all the corporate people or the businessman. So this is the effective placement, if your audience is, are the professionals. So this is the partner website. So like, I don't remember the exact number at this point, but Google has millions of websites of their partners, you know. And why they are Google partner? Because they wanted to earn from the Google ads. Just to understand, let's suppose you started any website and you start putting the blogs about traveling, about food, right? And then, okay, you are putting the blogs, you are writing the articles about food or maybe about traveling, and you start getting the traffic organically from Google. But how you would be earning out of it? You have a lot of visitor every month, you have a lot of article, right? Then you partner with Google. You partner with Google. Basically, you apply for Google AdSense, and Google is start showing the ads on your website. And that is how you are going to earn from the Google based on how many people are visiting your website and click on these ads. But being a businessman or being an advertiser, then we have the option to put our business ads to these websites somewhere on top or maybe on sidebar. So these call the display ads and on their partner website. And then you have seen like mobile apps. You can also, if you have the app and you wanted to promote, then you can use the mobile app type of campaign that you can run through the Google Ads. This is very important, like how Google Ads actually work, behind the scene, right? What is their formula? How they, start ranking or positioning your ads, among the competitors, right? So the first thing is user interaction. You know, this is where the Google Ads start. Like if user is searching on Google, or maybe the user is visit the GDN website. The GDN mean like the Google Display Network website. There are two ways like that person can see the ads. Either that person is searching on Google, like, car repair near me. So this is the search. And then what Google does, number two, there is an auction system behind the Google. It's Google Ads are work based on the auction system, where Google holds a quick auction and advertiser bid for ad placement. So just to understand, let's suppose uh, you have pizza shop in New York, right? But you are not the only one who has the pizza shop. Maybe in your local area in New York, there might be like, 10 pizza shop or 20 pizza shops, right? And if just for understanding, if all of those 10 pizza shops are going to run the campaign on the keyword like pizza shop, then Google has to decide, like out of those 10 competitor, where he has to put their ad placement. Like maybe on first position, it will put you on first position, or maybe it will put your competitor on the first position. So basically, it's all about the position. Where are you? Like if you are on the first position, there would be more chances you will get the quality customer, And if your competitor is on top, then you want is to de-rank them, and you want your website or pizza shop to be on top. But now, all of them are paying to the Google, and Google have to make their money. They have to place all of them somewhere, maybe on position one, position two, position three. So how Google would decide? It's not random. There is a formula, like how Google will decide, like if it's going to put your ad on the top or not. So the third option would be the relevancy. So basically, the auction system mean like out of those 10 competitor, who is putting the higher bid? It's same like auction, So who is putting the higher bid? Maybe you are putting like $1 on one click. Maybe your competitor is putting $2 on one click, So probably if your competitor is putting $2, then Google is going to show his ads, on the first position, and it will going to show your ads to the second number, So it's based on the bid, how much bid you are putting against that keyword, And then the third thing is also very important. The third thing is relevancy and the quality. Google will not just look at the bid rate. This is very important. Google is not just going to look at your bid rate. Sometime, if you are putting the higher bid, like if you are putting like, just for an example, like $2 per click, and your competitor is putting $1, still Google can show your competitor on the top position, even though even though you are putting like higher bid, you are putting $2, your competitor is putting $1. Then why Google is not showing you up? Because your competitor quality score and their ad relevancy is greater than you. So now your ad, the fourth thing would be ad rank. So Google see two things in order to determine where it's going to show your ads, either on the first position or second position. So that would be depending on two factors. Number one, the ad relevancy, and number two, the bid rate. So you have to balance between these two. And due to these things, Google will decide. If you wanted to pay less to the Google, then you have to improve your quality score, your ads quality score, like how relevant your ads to to that user who is searching on Google. So based on these two factors, number two and three, Google will determine your ad rank. So basically the combining the bid amount and quality score, Google is going to place on somewhere on Google Ads. And then ad display. And then based on this, once they determine your ad ranking, it starts showing your ad on Google. So this is like a process that working behind in Google to show your ads to the first position or top position.
Hello, Mohsin Ali. We have a question from Jonathan.
Yeah, for sure.
Jonathan, go ahead and unmute your microphone so that you can ask your question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
So the question I want to ask is the the Google ad, YouTube ad, and Gmail ad, are they all the same?
Yes. In term of, in term of the platform, those all kind of ads are run through the Google company, but these are different types. This is like different type of ads that you have the option inside the Google. Either you can run the YouTube ads, Gmail ads, search ad, display ads, shopping ads. So this is different type of Google ads. You understand, Jonathan?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
All right,
Do you have another question?
yes, second question I want to ask: if I subscribe to Google Ad, will my product show on Google Ad, YouTube, Gmail Ad, or where will it show? Please, I need
So,
more clarification on that.
so once you are going to set up your ads, then you could decide.
Okay,
You can select the type of ads that you are going to run. Inside the platform, you will see like you can select like YouTube ads, has a video ads, you can select the search ad. So these you would have these all of these option while setting up your campaign inside the Google AdWords platform. And if you wanted to run on all these platforms, you can also do that. There is a one type of campaign which is called the Performance Max campaign. So basically Google introduced this Performance Max campaign in maybe I think like 1 year back. It's kind of a new campaign, and by the way, this is very effective campaign which called the Performance Max campaign, because you are just running one campaign and you will giving control to the Google to decide. Google is going to show your ads to the YouTube or Gmail, on maybe on display network. So this is kind of a campaign where Google is covering all the platform, because Google have the data, and Google will know, like, where is your potential user, either it going to be on YouTube or Gmail, on search ad or any display network. So to answer your question, yes, you can just select one platform and you can run one type of campaign, and you can also select all the platform at once, and then you will be everywhere on internet, like on YouTube, on Gmail, on any display network. You will be on top on Google search.
thank you,
Mohsin, does
sir.
that cost a little extra to have that feature?
uh yes, basically with the Performance Max campaign, technically Performance Max campaign is running on all the platform, so there is no extra cost if you are running the Performance Max campaign. And then Google decide where he has to show your ads at which time, on YouTube, maybe in daytime on search, maybe on in afternoon on Gmail, you know. But if you are running a separate campaign, because you have two options, either you can run the Performance Max campaign by combining all the platform at once, there is no extra cost. But if you are running a separate campaign, like you go into the Google and you select like YouTube ad, and then you create another campaign for just search ad, then you create another campaign for the Gmail ad, then you create another campaign for the Google Map, then definitely you are going to pay extra against the each campaign. But if you are combining in the performance max, there is no extra. But you have to understand, in the performance max, you are giving all the control to the Google to decide either it's going to show your ad to YouTube or Gmail. But let's suppose in a scenario you just want to run campaign on YouTube, then performance max is not a good option. Then I just want to run my ad, a separate ad, just for the YouTube platform. I hope you get the point.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Jonathan, do you have another question?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. All
And
right.
then we
So
have go to CC Jules has another question ready to go.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
good to get these questions because you're covering a lot of material very quickly.
Okay, thank you for Google Ad is like advertising for do business on Google. So and business has to pay for to do the advertising. So in the versus, how we can how to work the monetization in the versus what Google pay to people who are maybe posting how they call YouTube and maybe music or business activities and so on, and how Google can pay this by monetization. And if it is possible, the next session you train on the monetization with Google, because this is a complex aspect of Google platform also for the people.
All right. All right. So I think you're asking about like how Google is going to, how you're going to monetize your YouTube
Yes,
channel,
yes.
maybe,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
maybe
yeah. Yeah,
your website. As I told you, like
yeah.
there are
Yes.
different ways that you can earn from the Google. Basically, this is totally separate subject. This is not all about Google Ads. Like Google
No, I
Ads
know, I
are,
know. I know
yeah,
that.
Google
I
Ads
know
are,
that.
yeah.
I'm just asking you to maybe plan for this topic for next time, and how with the advertisement behind of this in the versus case, how we can monetize the adverts, maybe
Okay, so for the monetization,
the activities. Yes,
all right. So for the monetization, there is a
yes,
separate platform which called
yes,
Google AdSense. Is
okay,
Google AdSense. So basically, let's suppose you started a YouTube channel and your purpose is to monetize your content on that YouTube channel, right?
yes,
And you
yes,
want
of
to earn
course.
from Google. Then you can go ahead, you can search the Google AdSense website, you will sign up there, and also you will attach your YouTube channel and you can, appeal Google to approve your YouTube channel to monetization. It's not going to happen in once you set up your YouTube ad. Let's suppose if you set up your channel today and you will apply for Google next day, it's not going to approve your channel. There is a certain requirements. Let's suppose you must have like 10,000 views on your channel, and after Google is going to monetize your channel, it should also you know fulfill all the Google Ads policies. So once everything would be good, they will just approve your YouTube channel for monetization purpose. And once someone hits your YouTube video, any video, then people will start showing the ads. And basically those
So,
ads is run through the Google AdWords. So there is a balance between the Google AdWords and the Google AdSense. So basically, the Google company, 70 and 80% of their revenue is coming through these two platforms, through Google AdSense and the Google AdWords. For Google AdSense, Google is paying to you. And in Google AdWords, the person is paying to Google to advertise his company. I hope you understand. These are two different platforms. And And same goes for the website and blog. Let's suppose if you start a blog like writing about the AI, because AI is going very trending and using the chat GPT or other AI tool, and you start putting the content every day on your blog and talking about the AI tool and all the machine learning and all of this stuff. And your goal is to get the traffic, and then you apply for the Google AdSense, and Google will check your website and it will give you the approval. And once your website get approved, you will, Google is start putting the advertiser ad somewhere on your website. And when someone visit your website and click on one of your ad, then you will get some percentage of money through your Google AdSense account. You are on mute. You are on mute. Hey, I cannot hear you. You are on mute.
I say I'm pledging. Finally, I'm pledging. If you can, you can plan for a session on monetization, Google monetization, if it is possible with the agreement of AIU, because this is a very complex aspect of Google platform.
I think, are you referring to our own channel? Because I have seen the ads on our own channel on AIU. It's already monetized.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No,
All right.
I'm just telling if you can plan for a next session to explain further more the
Oh,
monetization
okay,
of
okay,
Google.
okay. Maybe, yeah. Maybe in next lecture, if you want me to explain all the Google AdSense, and that I can prepare, and I would be happy
Okay.
to talk about that subject. All right.
Yeah. With the agreement of AIU, of course.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a really good suggestion.
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Yeah.
So should I move forward, or you guys have any other question for me?
No more questions. You can move forward. Oh, a question just came in from Lamine. Oh my, Jonathan has another question. Do you want to continue on for a couple more minutes to get back on track? Or do you want to take your questions now?
I can take the question. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go Lamine. Go ahead and activate your microphone. Let's try that again.
Yes, thank you
There
very
you
much, Dr. Lampard. Yeah, I'm always, excited to be part and parcel of this presentation. Anyway, I want to ask the doctor about, he made mention about, how to create, let's say, a particular website, and then you can end up having, a blogs, and then that blogs, when somebody tries to, get into a website, and then you can get paid for that. So my question is this: how can someone create a blogs? Yeah, how can someone create a blogs? So that you can able to earn something about it. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So you're asking about how someone can just create a blog
Yeah.
website. How?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
There are different options in the market that you can use to build up the website, but in my opinion, the best and the more easiest way to build up the blog on WordPress is a CMS system, and by using the WordPress, you can set up your own blog. You can start your own website, and it's really easy. Like you can go to the YouTube, and you can search like how to create a blog by using the WordPress, and you will find a lot of videos, where you can learn like how to create the website and set up the website step by step. So basically you need three things in order to make a website. You need hosting company, you need domain name, and then the third, you need the CMS platform like WordPress or Wix, or it could be any platform where you can build the website. But in my opinion, WordPress is the best way to go about it. By using the WordPress, you can just easily create your website within 1 and 2 days. And once you have the website, then you will start putting your content as an article. And then at some point, you will get approval from the Google to monetize your content and start earning.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if I will start explaining, it would be going to be a very long lecture, because this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
something separate, like how to build a blog on by using the WordPress.
yeah.
All right. Maybe in some other lecture I can
Oh,
also
oh,
cover, like
oh,
I
yeah,
can show you how to set up everything.
yeah, yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you very much.
All right. So is there any other question?
There is a question, another question from Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sir, between Facebook ad and Google ad, which one is cheaper to run, please?
That's a good question. Jonathan asked, like, if we compare the Facebook ads and the Google ads, so which one is less expensive and which one is more expensive to run campaign on them, right? So
Yes, sir.
overall, I would say Facebook ads are less expensive, but this is not the case all the time. Why? Because it's depend on the business, it depend on the location, it's depend on the competition, right? Maybe on Facebook some local company is not running campaign, there is less competition. When I say the less competition, so that means nobody is running the ad on Facebook in that area, you know. Let's suppose if you are somewhere, let's just take an example. If you are living in Houston, right, and in Houston, you have like, a roofing company, you own a roofing company, and then there are 10 more roofing companies. But all of the other roofing company, they are not running any ad in the Houston for their roofing services. And then you wanted to run the ad, then it would be very less cheaper on Facebook. Why? Because there is no competition. There is no other, company, roofing company is running the ad. So same goes with the Google ad. If there would be more advertiser, then competition would be high. And when competition would be high, then you need to put higher bid in order to rank, in order to secure your placement on the top position. So number one, it would be depending on the competition. It would be depending on the niche, right? But overall, as a generic, Google is a bit expensive than the Facebook. Facebook ads are cheaper, if you will ask me on overall. LinkedIn ads are very expensive as compared to the Facebook, because it's a professional network. So but between Google and Facebook, Facebook ads are cheaper to run and Google ads are expensive overall. But that could be also change, like depending on the situation, depending on the niche. But overall, this is my answer.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So any other question, or just should I move forward?
I see a hand in chat from Hillary,
Yeah, yeah.
but I don't see. Where are you, Hillary? Here you are. I mean, Hillary, if you can unmute your microphone and ask your question.
Okay, hi, I'm Hilary I'm a Ghanaian student. Yeah.
Hi, good to meet you. Good
Okay.
to go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, I've been saying about ads actually about this whole Google ad thing, and thankfully at least we got a deeper explanation and teaching on it today. But I have a little problem, especially when it comes to small business owners, because most of the ads I see are people who actually have their businesses established. So how can, let's say, a small business owner like me afford a Google ads? And also when it comes to monetization, probably within 100% profit gain, how much am I getting and how much is Google as a company also getting percentage wise?
Okay. I think you asked two questions, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think your first question would be like, you are a local business owner and you are saying like you have less budget because Google ads are a bit expensive. So how you can run the Google ads? Is that correct? The first
Exactly.
question is correct. That is your question?
Exactly.
Okay, okay. And I think the second question is related to the monetization. Like, let's suppose if you monetize your content, then how much percentage I'm going to get and how much Google is making out of it. So the to
Yeah.
answer to your first question, it's depend. Like if you are a business owner, a small business owner, I think Google ads are not that much expensive if you will run the campaign in a very controlled and in a very effective way. Google is the best platform for the small businesses to promote themselves, right? So, because you can even start campaign with just $10 a day. You can start the campaign with just $5 a day, right? So probably you can select any amount and you can just start running your campaign. And even you can run campaign just paying $2 every day. Maybe in a month, you will be paying like you can run your campaign like 100 to up to $500. It's a very minimal budget to in order to run the campaign. And if Google is going to give you the return, you know, if you start running the campaign and you start getting the customer, so I think it's not expensive, because it's giving you the return, right? And if you are putting like $1 in the Google ads and you are getting back $5 back, so I think it's a 5x return, or it could be less or more, right? So if after running the campaign, just start with a smaller budget. This is my recommendation. If you have a budget limitation, and see how your campaign perform. And probably you have to look at everything, because not just the campaign, your website, your offer, it's like a conventional business. Most of the people, they confuse online marketing like with the conventional one, but behind the everything there is a structure, and you have to build up that complete ecosystem where you have to make sure your website, your offer, your business, your competitiveness, and your campaign itself, it's should be optimized to in order to get the return from the Google ads.
Mohsin, let me ask this. Would
Mhm.
you suggest a small business do a video ad?
Uh, Small businesses, video ads, yeah, video ads are very effective. And whenever you say the video ads, we talk about the YouTube ad, because YouTube are the video ads of the Google, right? Now, for the small businesses, it depend what kind of businesses you are talking about. So just for an example, let's suppose if you have the local business, then probably I would recommend to run the local campaigns on map, or maybe you can go with the search campaign. I would not prefer to run the video ads, if you have the local businesses, right? Because people are searching to find your services on mobile, right? Maybe you are looking for a barber shop near you, maybe you are looking for pizza shop near you, maybe you are looking for car services or car repair near you. Then you are not going to the YouTube to find the car repair near you. Probably you are going on Google and you will search that keyword. So YouTube ads are not best for the local businesses. If you will take my opinion, for local businesses, you should be running the maybe Google search ad and Google map ads, which we also got the discovery ads. So but with the video ads, if your business is not local, if you have the e-commerce store, or maybe you are the consultant or anxiety coach, then in that scenario, YouTube ads are very effective. Then you should be also running the YouTube ads. Why? Because you can target all the lectures or all the videos on YouTube about anxiety and relationship coach, and then you can start your showing your ads on those channel or on those videos. So in that scenario, YouTube ads or video ads are best for that kind of businesses. So basically, being a strategist and being a digital marketeer, it's your duty to communicate with your client, first understand their business, and then suggest him like which platform is good for your business to be advertised. It could be Facebook. If it's a B2B business, then probably I would recommend to go with Google and LinkedIn ads, right? If it's a fashion brand, then I will probably go with TikTok ads. So it's all depend, like which platform, which placement, which type of campaign is best for which business. It depend on that business. I hope you get my answer.
And Mohsin, just to be clear, there's two options here. You can advertise your business through Google Ads, or if you have a website, you can allow Google Ads to advertise through your website and receive money from Google Ads.
That is 100% correct. You got it.
And to start out, just to get familiar with Google Ads, do you suggest just allowing Google Ads to advertise through your own website?
Yeah, so basically you can set up an account on Google AdWords. It's free of cost. You just need a Gmail, and on that Gmail, you have to sign up. And then you can also, let's suppose, if you wanted to practice the Google Ads, then you can just sign up, you can have a free account. And in that account, you can also set up the campaigns and just put in the draft. Because you cannot make it live until unless you put your credit card inside the Google Ads account, right? But you can practice everything by that way by having a free account. And but if you really, because if you really wanted to get the practical experience, then definitely you have to run the campaign. You have to make them live, because after you will see their results, you have to see all the metrics. You have to take the decisions based on the data and the outcome that you're going to get, and you have to refine the campaigns. And that knowledge and that experience is you are not going to get without launching the campaign, without making them live and getting the live data, right? So, but if you have your own business, right? If you have any expertise, then you should build up your own website, because it's a in nowadays, personal branding is more than anything. If you become a brand in your niche, it doesn't matter. Like maybe you are a doctor, or maybe you are a filmmaker, or it could be any niche, and it could be any services, right? Then you should make your own website, and you can also utilize the Google Ads for your own business. And by learning the Google Ads, you can do a couple of things. You can become a freelancer, because I started my career as a freelancer back in 2030, right? I created my profile on Upwork. Upwork is a kind of a freelancing, the world's number one freelancing platform, right? And I just start getting the projects over the Upwork, being a freelancer. And then in 2018, I started my own agency, which is Technology Castle is my own agency. And now I have like more than 50 people that working with us, right? So yeah, so just back to your question, by learning the Google Ads, you can become a freelancer, you can start your own Google Ads agency and serving to your clients. And also you can use the Google ad for your own small businesses or any businesses. So you can build your own brand, you can start an agency, or you can become a freelancer. So these are the three options. And definitely the fourth option would be you can have a good job somewhere in the market by just learning the Google ads, because Google ads, all the companies, they hire a separate person for the Google ads. Like you don't have to learn all the digital marketing. Like if you don't know about the Facebook, TikTok, content marketing, social media, you are just Google ads expert. And just to let you know, guys, you can also do the Google ads certification from the Google. It's free of cost. You can just get all the certification. It will add value. Once you start talking to your client, you can say them like, I'm a Google certified uh, Google ad expert. And you can also show your Google ad certification number, and they can verify it by going to the Google. So this is a plus point to have a badge in your career as a Google ads expert. And also um, I just forgot what I'm going to say about it. But yeah, so you can, and also you can get the practice, like you can learn. You need to go to the Google Garage. It's a Google free course platform where you can first also learn and practice things. And also then they are going to take you a test. It's a 1 hour test where they will be asking like 50 question, and you have to just do that test online. And once you pass that test, you have to get like 80% uh, right answer, and then you'll get the certification from the Google Ads. So anything else? Any other question?
I think
Leonard?
I think now's a good time. Abdullah, I want you to write your question into chat. And Jonathan, let's let Mohsin Ali get back to his presentation, and we'll come back to your question a little bit later.
All right, for sure. Okay, next, the keywords, the heart of Google Ads. Keywords in Google Ads, keywords is everything. It's the foundation, right? Why? Because in Google Ads, if you are just putting a wrong keyword or irrelevant keyword, then that's your mistake. That's your mistake, not the Google Ads mistake to show your ads to irrelevant people, right? So let's suppose you have a cleaning company somewhere in USA or any city, then you have to put like cleaning company or cleaning services, right? But if by mistake you put any wrong keyword, the irrelevant keyword, let's suppose cleaning business PDF or cleaning business course or something like this, then probably this is a wrong keyword. You put the wrong keyword inside the Google campaigns, and then you are not going to get any results. So the keyword selection is very, very important. Let's suppose if you are running an e-commerce brand, and like around that product, it's not going to be one keyword. There are going to be many keywords because people are searching like the the best men shirt and the men shirt in black color and this and that, so on and so forth. So around one product there could be a different phrases, there would be a different keyword. So first you have to find those keyword, and for finding the keyword you can use the Google Keyword Planner. It's a Google program. It's a free of cost. By using the Google Keyword Planner, you can find out like in New York how many people every month is searching for cleaning company on that keyword, or best cleaning company is a second keyword, or cleaning services is a third keyword. So all of these three keywords are relevant to my business. So after selecting those keywords, I will see their volume and competition, and I will set up the campaigns. So keyword is really important. Like what people type in Google, it's called keyword. Choosing the right keyword help your ad appear to the right audience. Of course, if you are choosing a wrong keyword, then your ads are going to show to the wrong people because you are not putting the right keyword. So for example, a shoe store should use best running shoes instead of just shoes. Why? So you need to understand this thing. So if you are a shoe store, then probably you will be putting keyword like best running shoes. That makes sense. Like people, if I'm selling the sports shoes or running shoes, then probably this is the right keyword for me. But if I'm just putting a shoes, then I'm not sure. Like this is a buyer, he wanted to buy a shoes, or maybe he's just searching for the shoes. He just wanted to, maybe he's a cobbler, and cobbler is just wanted to see the different type of shoes. So this is not the commercial keyword. The person who is searching shoes, it could not be my buyer, but the person who is using the best running shoes, probably he is making his mind to buy a shoes. So we call it long tail keyword, where we have like more than three words, or more than, it could be four or five. The more long tail keyword, that means it is a super relevant. So there are different type of keywords. Like in this lecture, if I talk about only the keyword, their type of keyword, and how to select the keyword, and practically show you how to find the keyword and check their volume, it's going to be 1 hour lecture, right? But here, I'm just telling you, like you have to select the right keyword. You have to see the intent behind that keyword, and you have to ask yourself, this who is the person behind this keyword, who is searching the best running shoes, right? Or maybe if I put another example. Let's suppose if someone is searching for best running shoes in black color or in white. So this is super high intent person who is actually looking for that shoes. So the keyword selection is very important. You have to find the right keyword. You have to see their volume, competition, and then put in your campaign. So after the keyword selection, you set up your campaign, and then also you have to write a good ad copy, right? The headline like could be the best running shoes for 2024. Now it's 2025. So the description would be it's lightweight, stylish, durable, and free shipping today. So basically, you can in the description, you can talk about your product and services, the feature and the benefits. So like the running shoe is lightweight, is their feature, it's also stylish, and also it's durable. So you have, while writing the headline and description, you have to consider these factors, like what kind of value that customer can see by reading your headline and your description. And then here you have the call to action. A call to action, like on the button, you can write like shop now. So this is all about creating the good ad, like in the Google, like you have to put the headline, description, and the call to action. And then regarding the Google Ads budget, how much does it cost? It's a $1 million question. Every time, whenever I talk to any client, they are going to ask me like, how much budget do I need to run the Google ads, right? So this is very important thing. So suggesting the right budget to your client, or maybe if you are running the Google ads for your own business, then you have to select the right budget. What does it mean, the right budget? Like you have to at least spend like a minimum budget which is optimized for Google ads. If you are just not giving the enough budget to the Google, then Google is not going to not going to optimize your campaign in a better way, right? So in order to come up the Google ad budget, what is the formula? Like how I can determine the budget, the monthly budget and the daily budget. So it's depend on the PPC, the pay per click. So this is the metric that we use for the keyword. Like for each keyword, in order to get a click on that keyword, how much we have to pay to the Google. So that's called the pay per click. You pay only when someone clicks. And then the cost depends on the competition and the keyword demand. So what does it mean? So basically, just for an example, so let's suppose is you have like a cleaning company in New York, right? Then you have to find out on cleaning company how many people in a month in New York searching for that keyword. So for example, let's suppose 10,000 people are searching every month cleaning company in New York. So this is called the keyword volume, like how many people on average is searching on that keyword. So once you have the keyword volume, like let's suppose 10,000 in our example, 10,000 people are searching every month, then let's suppose their cost per click is $1. So now probably in order to get the 100% market share, you have to spend $10,000 to get like 10,000 searches to 10,000 click, you know, but you are not going to get like 10,000 volume because there would be other competitor, there would be organic ranking. So on average, if even you will take just 20% of that total volume and you can multiply by pay per click, and you would have your budget against that specific keyword. So for example, the advertiser bidding on the luxury watches and might pay $10 per click. And let's suppose for the luxury watches, 1,000 people are searching every month, then you can multiply 1,000, multiply by $10. And you could have the total budget in a scenario where you are getting all the clicks and 100% market share. But that's not the case, because I would suggest you should just take like 20% of that total volume and then multiply by 10. And you would have the Google ad budget that you need to spend in a month on that specific campaign or specific keyword. Okay, so then how to measure the Google Ads success? So these are the metrics that we use in order to, measure our success. So number one would be the clicks. Like after running the campaign, how many total clicks you got to, like, it's mean like clicks mean like how many people click on your ad and visit your website. So let's suppose if I see in my campaign, I got like 10,000 clicks. So what does it mean? Like 10,000 people visited your website after clicking your ad, right? And then impressions. So impression mean like how many people saw your ad, but just saw your ad, they don't click on your ad. So like if 20,000 people saw my ad, and out of those 20,000 people, let's suppose 10,000 people click on my ad, so 10,000 would be click and 20,000 would be impressions. Like how many times people saw my ad is called the impressions. And then the convergence is one of the most important metrics for any business, for any client, like how many action they took. The conversion would be, it could be a end goal for any business. If it's a e-commerce brand, then I would say the conversion would be how many purchases, like purchase they got on by running the Google ads. If it's a lead generation business, then my conversion would be the number of lead that I'm going to get from the campaigns. And then the ROI, the return on the investment, like how much money did you earn more than you spent? Like how much you spend and how much money you get back. Let's suppose if you spend $1 and you are getting $5 back, it's a good return on average. Like you are getting like 5x return on your investment on your campaigns. So you have to see those metrics in order to see like if your Google ads are going good and performing or not performing for you. So the common mistake to avoid, so using a broad and irrelevant keyword. As I told you, the keyword is a mainstream, is a foundation of your Google ads. So you just don't have to select the broad keyword. Like if you are a shoes company or shoes brand, you don't need to run the campaign on just shoes, because shoes is a broader term. The person who is searching Google on, which searching shoes on Google, their intent is not buying a shoes. It would be just searching for shoes. And the second mistake, a lot of time I have seen the clients and my business owners, they are making, they are not tracking the data. This is very big mistake. They don't have the tracking system in place before running the Google ads. So you have to make sure, first you have to connect your Google ads to your website. There is a pixel or a JavaScript code that you need to connect in order to connect your website with your Google AdWords account. So later on, after running the campaign, you can see all the conversion and you can track them. And the third thing is not testing the different ad copies. So testing is everything. You always have to do the A/B testing in order to, like, you can test different landing pages, you can test your ads, even you can test different keywords as well to see which one is performing for you. So you have to do the proper testing, not just stick to one process or one keyword or one ad copy or one landing page. So for example, a dentist using a teeth might get searches for shark teeth. So this is an example. Let's suppose if you are a dentist and you are running a Google ad and it has a keyword, you put teeth because teeth is a broad keyword, and maybe you will be getting clicks against shark teeth, which is definitely which is not relevant to your services being a dentist, right? So these are the mistakes that you need to avoid. There would be more also, but these are the main ones that I just put over here. So what are the requirements before launching the campaign? So number one, first you need a Google Ads account. And I told you, you can just set up your own Google Ad account by using your Gmail, and you can sign up for the Google AdWords account and linking your AdWords with the YouTube analytics and merchant account. And then after making the Google Ad account, you have to connect your account with the YouTube, with the Google Analytics and the merchant account. So YouTube, if you have the YouTube channel, then there is no need. Merchant account, if you are a shopping brand and you have the Google merchant account, then actually you need to connect to your Google AdWords account. And understanding Google account hierarchy, like you have to understand the Google ads, like what is their structure, starting from campaign to ad group and the ads and keywords, how those things works. So these are the requirement before launching the campaign. So that's all from my side regarding the Google ads. So if you folks has any question, just let me know.
Okay, so we have it. Well, thank you for the presentation. And then next time you can talk about the monetization process and what that is all about and how that works and how people receive money. We have a couple of questions in chat. Stella says, I'm very interested in being certified. Can you help me on that?
For Google certification.
I would assume yes.
All right. So in order to, that's a really easy step to do it. In order to get the Google certification, you can visit the Google Garage. It's a website. You can search it out. And maybe there would be any option. I can later on after this meeting, I can send you any link, Lambert. You are
I
on
would
the,
actually suggest if you could put your email into chat and have students contact you directly with their questions if they have specific things they need,
all right.
because it's not easy to do it the other way.
All right. How I can put my email? There is where is chat option. Okay, I got it.
And then Linda asks, how can we create a CTA?
How we can create the CTA?
Yeah, the call to
So
action.
yeah, the call to action, like technically, if you are asking technically inside the Google campaign, how we can create the CTA is just simple. Google will ask you to has a call to action, has a button, what what text you want to put. Like you can put like shop now, buy now if it's a e-commerce store. If it's a lead generation, then you can put like get quotation or get more info or visit us. It's totally depend like what kind of product and services you are selling. But it's
So
very,
basically, a CTA is a small little phrase that kind of motivates you to click now.
that is correct. That is correct.
So maybe offer a discount, offer free shipping today or by Tuesday, whatever you want to do, right?
Yes, you can do that. You can put any headline over there, which should be attractive to take the action from that user. And if you are a creative person and you can come up not just a simple CTA, like, because most of the time we will be using like buy now, shop now, get quotation or something like this, right? So if you are a creative person, then you can come up with really, a kind of appealing CTA that make people to click on your ad or just visit your website. Like you are saying,
Recently, I've seen that local ads are very, very successful.
yeah, local ads are very successful, especially for the local businesses, right? Because everyone is 46% of the user is searching on the Google Map to find out the services. So you have to be there. You have to be there. And why? Because you have seen like most of the people, they are using the mobile app, sorry, mobile, to find out the services based businesses in their local area. Like as I told you, like maybe I'm searching for a barber shop near me, and then Google is first showing the Google map listing before even the website. You have to understand this thing, right? Because on top of website, Google is showing you the local my business, like locations and map and reviews and all of those stuff, right? As a local company. So definitely the local ads are very effective if you have a local business.
Yeah, there's
What
so much to look into here. Now, you're saying that this class is actually for beginners. Would you come back and do like an intermediate class?
Yeah, because if I just cover all of those stuff, then it's going to be a very long class. And also it would be a bit more for a new user to
Well, would
understand.
you focus on different aspects of Google Ads, like how to create the ad, how to design it?
Yes, so basically if I talk about all the lecture, then probably it's going to take like maybe 10 to 15 hours of
Exactly.
if I just go go deep to everything and explain everything in a proper way.
Now, we are running long on time here. So I see a question come in, says, could you please re-explain the Google Ads account creation process? I don't know
Yeah,
if,
yeah. So
because
so
the student could actually come back and watch the recording in a few days.
yeah, yeah. So let me, maybe I can show you my screen. Busy. Can you see my screen, guys, right?
Yes, it's common mistakes to avoid. And then we see email Outlook or something.
So can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes, Google Ads, Technology Castle.
Yeah, so basically this is my company Google Ads. Like we are managing all of our clients over here. I'm just showing you the actual dashboard of the Google Ads. So basically this is the dashboard. So here we have the option to select the time. Let's suppose if you want to see the last 30 days data. So over here you can see this is the cost that we spend on Google Ads, like $76,000. And this is the conversion that one of our client get, like 45K. Like conversion mean it could be a lead or it could be a sale. And this is the cost per conversion, which is $1.68. So this is the cost per conversion. What does it conversion mean? As I told you, it could be any metric. It could be a sale if it's an e-commerce brand. It could be a call. Like if it's a local business, people are calling us. So it could be a call, or also it could be a website lead form. Like if someone visit our website and he would be interested in our services, then he is putting their email, phone number, and submit to us in order to contact with us. So these are called the conversions, and this is the cost per conversion, which is very important metric to measure, like how much you are paying in order to acquire one user or one customer. So this is cost per conversion. Let's suppose, over here, for each lead or for each conversion, we are paying to Google $1.68, which is very good on on average. And now it's depend on the customer business. Like let's say if we get one customer, then how much he's going to charge to that customer. It's all about the return on the investment. And this is the total number of clicks. So if I also show you, let's suppose, now you would see like how much we spent in last 30 days, $76K. How much we made? $10 million, you know. So this is like you have to measure your conversion value, and this is the cost and all of those stuff. So this is the account. This is the Google Ad account. So you just need a Gmail and just go to the Google, and you can search like Google Ad account and just follow the first website that Google will show. And then it will just ask you to put your Google Ad account name, and there would be a couple of steps that is very easy and straightforward, and by that way you can create your Google Ad account, or maybe you can just YouTube it. Like it's really easy. It's like signing up with the Facebook. This is that's easy. There's no technical thing that while making or setting up the Google Ad account. And
If I
then,
could just come in here for a second, usually a business wants to keep their advertising costs around 6% of total sales, and you're under 1% here, which means it's a very cost-effective way to advertise.
yeah, yeah, that is correct. And basically, for each business, the return is not the same because, and also for each business, the break-even point is different. Sometimes we are getting like 10x return, whatever we are putting in Google ad, but still our client is not happy because there would be a less margin. Maybe they have the overhead cost. So basically, first, before running the campaign and being a marketeer, you have to have asked to your client to get that information first, to talk about the customer lifetime value, how much they are charging on average to those customer, what is your break even point, all of those stuff. Because if you don't have that data being a marketer, then how come you can run a effective campaign if you don't know about the business break even and their customer value and how much they are making, their overhead cost and their profit margins. So once you have all this information, and then according to it you will start running the Google ads, so you can measure like my campaigns are performing in terms of return or not performing. So it could be different. The ROAS and the maybe we call it ROAS when it's e-commerce brand, and we call it ROI, return on investment, when it's a services-based businesses. So it's depend, but on average, anything more than 3x return, this is just on average. It's a good return.
Mohsin Ali, does Google charge you on your sales or just clicks?
No, Google just charge you based on click, because if Google is start charging based on the sales, then everyone would be millionaire, right? So because you need to understand what is Google. What is Google? Google is a search engine, and the goal of Google is to give the best customer experience. Google want to show the website which is most relevant to that search query. Whatever you are searching, Google is not biased, right? Google have the system which is based on machine learning and AI, and they have very, very strong logics behind it. If you learn about the Google algorithm, like it's amazing, and they never disclose the actual algorithm behind the Google, but they provide some guidelines, and we, being an expert, we understand what happening behind the Google. But there is one thing, just remember, there are a lot of like more than 200 factor according to the Moz SEO, for Google to rank your website. But from my side, just remember one thing. If your website is, giving the best intent to the user and fulfill his what he is looking for, the best experience, that's the number one factor. That's the number one factor. Let's suppose if your website is about, you know, uh, some services like plumbing services, right? Then you have to see, like, if someone is visiting your website and you did not mention the phone number on top, this is your mistake. Because how people can call you being a plumber. In plumbing, I don't need to fill out the form, a long form. It's my I want someone to just have a call and just come over to my home for the fix my bathroom, or it could be anything. So these are the things that you need to consider. Like, you have to increase the user experience is everything, and Google is after the user experience. If he will find your website is have the greater user experience, then it will rank your website on top. And in user experience, there are a lot of things that you consider. Like, when someone visit your website, there should be a phone number, the banner, the content should be very attractive and also very user friendly. And he could also navigate your website in a way from the psychological point of view. Some people are crazy. They with the conversion rate optimization is a separate department. There is a separate expert for the conversion rate optimization, and it's a in-depth knowledge where people just put like couple of hours. One headline even one headline change everything on your website. the way you're writing it, it will play somewhere psychologically in behind of your mind. There is a science behind writing a good ad copy. There is a science behind writing a good headline, and people are charging $200 or $500 per hour to just write a good copy, just come up with one line. But this is worth it. Like, this is not a cheaper work. Like, someone is creative and he's coming up from that perspective. He's coming up a one headline which is creative and serve the purpose. There are a lot of things that contribute, but as I told you, the user experience is number one thing in everything, in your ad, or into your website, or into your campaign. You have to just make sure this one thing, which is user experience. You have to ask yourself, if I'm putting this ad copy in my Google ad, is it worth it? Is it good? It is good enough to get the traction to make people to click on my ad. So those are the things. Basically, I can also explain like the quality score, the ad copy practically, but not in this lecture because it's going to be a very long lecture. But this is a Google dashboard. That is how Google is showing. Like, this is a campaign. I'm just quickly showing you how it's look. So these are the campaign. Then we have, these metrics like cost, the conversion, the cost per conversion. We can see all of this stuff, and we can take a decision like if this campaign is going good. Here you can see the percentage of the optimization score out of 100, 90.7. Here, this is 67, which is less. So you can see all of those stuff. This is the cost, like how much budget we have spent in last 30 days in this campaign, on this campaign, on this campaign. And this is like the total conversion.
So
So
these are
let's,
basically client accounts, so to speak.
yeah. So
So yeah,
basically,
so another option you have here is you can
yeah,
actually
here you can see
actually
we have
create
more.
advertising for other businesses.
Yeah, practically, accounts, like all of those are more than 50 accounts under our company account that we are managing at this moment, and you can see.
Mohsin
So
Ali, can you go back to the first screen where you have the graph?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm kind of confused how conversions rise and then conversion cost per conversion, they sort of like one goes up while one goes down, then one goes up back up, and the other one
Yeah.
goes down.
So yeah, yes. Over the period of
How does that
time.
happen? It's kind of confusing.
So here you can see it's depending on the trend. And basically, I cannot tell you the exact reason because I'm not managing this account. My team is managing the ads, but probably it would happen. Like, it's depends. Someday, things are not smooth, and someday the conversion value increase, and sometimes the cost per conversion is going down, and all of those stuff. But this is kind of a quick snapshots before going into the campaign. Overall, if you wanted to see the summary of your campaign, then this is the best thing to do. And also here you can select the different things as well. Let's suppose if I wanted to see CTR rate, the click-through rate, then average CTR rate is 1.53%. Like, how many people see my ad, and out of those people, how many people actually click on the ad? It's called the CTR rate. So here are a lot of things that you can just customize this, and you can get the summary of this thing. So
It seems here that maybe there'll be an ad put up for like 7 days and then taken down. And then maybe that certain ad campaign will go back up in another 7 days. Is that how it works there?
yeah, you can pause your campaign at any time, and also you have that option, like you can schedule your campaign on certain time in a day. Let's suppose if you wanted to run your campaign in the morning time, then you can select that from, and also you can select the different days, like from Monday to Friday, and I wanted to run my campaign in the morning time, like from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or something like this. So you do have that option. You can schedule your campaign in a certain time period.
Can you activate your microphone again? And the time of day will affect the cost. If you can activate your microphone.
Hello?
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah,
So
so
the time of day like affects your cost.
It could be, it could be. You have to monitor all the metrics, and your ultimate goal is to look at the revenue, to look at the return on the investment. If someday it's costing you more, let's say if morning time or from 8 to 12 a.m. you see like it's costing you more, but at the same time you are getting more customer at that time, and even that customer is paying you more, so you will see the return. If return is there, you are profitable. Some companies, they go after the return is number one thing, and also they go after the volume. It's not just about the return. Even though if I can run, we can run a campaign by spending $10 a day, and we are getting like $20 back or $50 back. But for the business, this is very small volume. This is very small volume because we are just getting like one sale in a day. That client or that business need 100 sales just to cover the overheads and everything. They wanted to scale it up. So in that scenario, we can just not stick around to $10, right? We not stick around to one sale, even though it's very profitable. The margin is there, but the volume is not there. So those are the challenges that we have to tackle and also communicate with our client. And then after, we have to run the campaign in an effective way, right? And in a day there would be a different hours. But if and also just keep in mind, always look at least 1 week or 1 month data. Don't take the decisions based on 1 day performance. you know so if you are just looking at 1 day, that this is wrong. This is because the more the volume, the more the population size of the, this is just a what is called business research method rule. The more population you have, the sample size would be more accurate. So same like the data. So at least you should be looking at 1 month data or maybe 2 week data, depending on the budget, right? If some company is just spending $10 a day and probably it would be $300 a month, then in $300 maybe I'm getting 300 clicks. So it would not be even enough data. But if some company is spending $10,000 in a day and we are getting 10,000 clicks, then probably I will just look at like 3 to 4 days data. That makes sense. Why? Because I got 50,000 clicks, a visitor on my website. This is a big number. And based on those visitors, I can see the return on my campaigns. I can see, are they women's? Are they men? Are they living in New York or other states or Houston, Texas? Like I can break down by their location. I can do the breakdown by gender. I can see their age as well. Like if I see like from 18 to 25 years old, younger people are buying more. So now I have a data, then I will analyze every and each factor, the device, the platform, the type of campaign, the placement, the gender, their age, their location. So Google will provide all of this breakdown. This is a good thing about the Google. Like you can see everything. And here you can see, you can put like day, hours. It will show you all. And you can also make the customized report. You can select the customized column as well. Like here you can see, you can segment them and you can select all. And even you can customize and modify your column, and there are a lot of metrics over here that you can select regarding the, even I did not select all of them, but it is very, very extensive, metrics, and that it's giving to you. So this is a lot. Like if I just scroll down and start explaining each of the metric and what does it mean, probably it's going to be take me like 2 to 3 hours to explain everything. So there are a lot to cover in Google Ads that definitely I can, but maybe step by step or some way practically, like from starting from making the account and setting up the first campaign and explaining all the metrics practically on my screen. So maybe some
Yeah,
other time, just
that's practical, just to kind of just to introduce the students to the idea, get them involved, and let them grow from there.
yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Well, I
So
think we have 2 more questions, maybe 3 more questions. Let's go to
So-
CC Jewel. Do you have time for this, or do you need to come back at a later time?
No, I do have the time. No problem.
Okay, CC Jules, go ahead and activate your microphone.
Okay. I would like Mr. Ali to maybe to plan again for another session like the Google how they call it? Google Cloud yes Google Cloud service. Google Cloud or Google Cloud, Google Pay service, because I have a topic with my PhD program in AI regarding the Google platform, Google
Mhm.
platform services. If it is possible to plan for the next session.
Okay, I'll take it and I'll see. I think I don't have experience with the Google Cloud technology. It's a bit technical and it's kind of a coding services. I'm a digital marketer, but anything regarding the Google AdWords, SEO, Facebook ads, social media,
And Google Pay service, Google
the
Pay also,
Google
Google Pay.
AdSense, yeah, Google AdSense. The
Yeah,
Google the platform
is
where
it
Google,
possible?
yeah, that is possible. Yeah, yeah. I think
Okay.
here
Okay,
a lot of you guys
thank
are
you.
why you are more interested into the Google AdSense because I think everyone will make money out of it. So I have seen like
Yeah,
all of you are more
of course.
interested in the Google AdSense services, not in Google Ads.
Okay, Hillary, I think has the next question. If you can activate your microphone, Hillary.
Okay, so
There you go.
you were talking about the Google ads, you being able to pause your ads and advertising it in some particular times of the day and some particular days of the week. Okay, so in Ghana here, we actually have an app where you can post your ads and you make payments. So it's usually we have the free. When you choose a free option, meaning your ad is going to be probably the list searched, or when you make a payment, I think the payment in Ghana for 1 month is about 30 cedis, which is equivalent to almost $3. So let's say if you pay the $3, they're going to advertise your ad for a month. So it's going to be among the top searched. So let's say I'm selling bags and then I pay for the 1 month, meaning my ad is going to be among the top searched. So if after the 1 month, meaning my subscription has ended, so it's going to go down, my ad is going to go down. God knows where it's going to end up, but it's still going to be published, but not as a top search. So I wanted to ask, with Google Ads too, after your first ad, after your first payment, is there a time frame, a time period where your ad is going to last per the payment, or is just I pay, I post my ad, so it's just going to be there?
All right, all right. So are you asking about the Google payment, like when you have to pay to the Google in order to run your campaigns? Is that your question?
No, my question is actually the duration we come with the payment. Because earlier on you said payment probably is going to be from $5, depending on what you choose. So I want to know with the payment, is there a time duration? Probably when I pay the $5, probably I'm paying it for a month, a week, or a year.
No. So regarding the payment, like, so first of all, we have to connect our, Visa or MasterCard or any payment option inside our Google Ads before running the campaign, you know,
Yeah.
and then regarding the daily budget, like how much you need to spend in order to run your campaigns, right? There is no minimum or maximum option in LinkedIn, you have to put like $20, but in Google Ad, you can put any amount in a day or week or in a month, right? So let's suppose if I start my campaign and put like $10 a day, then it will be just keep going. And every day, Google is going to detect $10 from my credit card, from my card, which is being attached with the Google Ad account, right? So if I'm putting like $10 a day budget, then it's going to run for every day. And let's suppose if I keep running that campaign for the next 30 days, then you can probably be spending like $300 in a month, right? And also,
Uh,
yeah, you can set the budget whatever you wanted to spend in a day, or you can also schedule the budget as well. Let's suppose you are scheduling the budget, like for this week, my total budget is, let's suppose, $500, and let Google decide to how much Google is going to spend in a day. So there now these are two situations, right? In one situation, you are giving $10 a day budget. So that means Google has to spend $10 a day, not more or less. This is situation one. In situation two, you are putting like $500 for a week, right? And then Google will automatically spend $500. Maybe in first day he will spend $100, next day spend $50, but on average after week it's gonna spend that $500 depending on the performance and everything.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Hillary, for that question. I'll just go one more question and then we're done. This is from Stella. Stella, can you activate your microphone?
All right, thank you so much.
There you go.
How
We
are
can
you,
hear
sir?
you.
You're welcome.
My question is, I've got a Facebook page which has got 5,000 followers, and I'm interested to start making ads because this topic has been very outstanding and you're very elaborate. So maybe you can guide on how I can go about it to start my adverts on Facebook or even on Google Ads. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, all right. Yeah, so if you already have the Facebook page with 5,000 followers, so depend on your business services and offering, you can run campaign on Facebook ads. Like first you have to see like what is your objective with this campaign. So let's suppose if you just wanted to increase the follower on your Facebook page, there is a separate campaign inside the Facebook. If you want to increase like Instagram visits, then there is a separate campaign. If you wanted to get more traffic to your website through Facebook ads, then we call it traffic campaign. And then there is a sale and conversion campaign. So it's depend like what is your objective. You just want brand awareness campaign or follower campaign or sale focus campaign. So you can select that kind of campaign and start running for your business.
And basically, how much is the minimum cost for the Facebook ads? I'm in Zambia, I'm in Central Africa. How much can I pay? Let's say for a month or 3 months.
This budget is depend on you, whatever you wanted to spend. Like minimum, you have to spend $1 a day. This is the least minimum. Like you have to spend $1, and there is no maximum limit. Whatever is your budget would be, you can just take a start from that budget, and after running the campaign, you can see your performance. You can see the return, and if you see in a very first week things are going good and you are getting the return and your business is getting the visibility over the internet and getting the brand awareness, then just keep going and just keep going and grow your business through the online marketing. And maybe you will then, at some point you can scale it up. So basically, whenever we run any campaign, we divide into three phases. The first would be the testing phase, the second would be the optimization phase, and the third and last would be the scaling phase. So these are the kind of a life cycle of the campaigns. So once we start the campaign, we enter into the testing phase. What does it mean? The purpose, what is the purpose of this phase, the testing phase? The purpose of testing phase is to run the campaign and find out the winning audience segment and the winning
Yeah.
ad creative. That's our main purpose of testing phase, to find out, okay, uh, I'm targeting the complete whole USA, right? But I have to test, I have to see maybe some states, from some states, I'm getting more customer. maybe I'm getting customer only from California, right? Then probably, I find out, okay, out of all 52 states, now California is giving me more return, right? Maybe we have like ideal customers, right? So this is the testing through which I find out the area, I find out the state and my winning audience, right? So I just put one example. There are a lot more because we look at the interest, we look at the gender, we also see the all the areas. Maybe the busy mom is buying our product. you know. So the purpose of testing phase is not just focus on one area, not just run one campaign. This is not the best practice. The best practice would be you have to come up not with one ad. Why you are running one ad and spending your money on just one ad, right? You should be testing like 3 to 4 to 5 ad at least to see maybe if you are just running one ad, then probably you will be losing the opportunity. Why? Because maybe your second ad would perform more, but now you are just putting one ad. You are not testing them out, right? So same goes with the ad copy, headline, landing page. This is all A/B testing, right? To find out the best winning audience segment, the best winning creative, and the best performing landing page. So, so this is the testing phase. So once maybe after running the 1 month campaign, now at this point, you start the campaign structure to test them out. And but now you have the data, and now you can see, okay, out of these 10 images ad, these three are the my top performer ad.
Yeah.
This I put like 5 different audience with the different interest, from the different age bracket. But this is my ideal audience segment where I get the sales or leads, right? So after the testing phase, we get into the optimization phase. The purpose of optimization phase is to get the
All
optimal
right.
return from your ad. Like if I'm putting $10, I have to get back $50 back, like 5x return. And if I'm happy with the 5x return from the business point of view, so this is called the optimization phase. Now, okay, whatever I am spending, I'm getting 5x return, right? And then the last and the third stage would be the scaling phase. Okay, now we are happy. We are spending like, $100 and getting back $500 back. Now it's time to put like, $5,000 in the ad, or, $50,000 in the ad, and let's get back like, 1 million out of it, right? This is a scaling phase, right? So it's a complete cycle. While running the campaign, you have to understand from testing phase to optimization to scaling phase. So you have to test them all, and you should try for your business with the meta ads. And maybe I can also give a lecture on the meta ads as well, and practically or something.
Then
Yeah. So yeah, you should try the meta ads. And now if you are wondering, like, should I run the meta ads or Google ads? Then I have to see your business, and I have to understand your services to recommend you which platform is best for you.
all right. So I'm going to email you so that you can understand what I do. I've gotten the email address from the group. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You can contact me over the email. And if there would be a delays, because I'm very busy to manage my client, but I will try my best to get back all of you.
Thank you, sir.
And
That's all. Thank you.
especially if you're gonna be going into the Google Ads account and setting it up and learning it, create an assignment to analyze what you learned, what happened, and what would you do differently? How would you optimize, after doing the testing and then the optimization, did it work? You know, keep a track of that and make it part of your degree so that you have that knowledge built. Okay,
Wow.
Mohsin Ali, thank you so much for a wonderful class. We went way over time. We appreciate your time, giving us the extra time like that. But I think next time we'll have to just shorten it up and maybe be more precise with the time.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So this is just an overview. I try my best to just, make it this session in a very simple way, not use the technical jargons and that stuff. So hopefully you enjoy this session and learn something from my this session. And next time maybe we can make it short. And if I have opportunity to explain everything, then I know like this is not my just one lecture, and then we can go step by step to understand everything in detail.